Bed partner sleep dyssynchrony. Do you have it, and what can you do about it? BPSD refers to the fact that there are 3 core sleep metrics in which bed partners almost always differ. It's also a term that I completely just made up.
Not dumb you are.
My 3 sleep metrics that make up BPSD are very real. Let's talk about each of them, and then let's talk about practical things you can do to help. The first metric on which bed partners almost always differ is total amount of sleep need. And the reason for this is because sleep need is a range, typically between 7 to 9 hours for most adults. It would be exceedingly uncommon for you to find a bed partner that has the exact same sleep need. And it's very easy for the bed partner with the lower sleep need to label the other bed partner as being lazy. It's not laziness, that's just the genetic hand they've been dealt. The second sleep metric in which bed partners almost always differ is where they fall on the range of their chronotype. Chronotype refers to your tendency to be a morning person versus an evening person versus a somewhere in the middle person. But oftentimes bed partners are dysynchronous here, quite a bit. One is a morning person, goes to bed early, wakes up early, others a night owl. The third metric, which this video shows nicely, is sleep latency. Sleep latency refers to the time in which you actually get into bed to the time you actually fall asleep. Some people have a very short sleep latency, can fall asleep within minutes. Other people, it takes them some time to wind down. And for that bed partner, it can be very frustrating seeing that other bed partner fall asleep quickly, start snoring, and then it disrupts their sleep even further. So what do you do about your BPSD? Well, when it comes to number 1, the total sleep need, we can't really change that. And so I encourage you to have some sleep sympathy for your bed partner. Make sure you're trying to protect each other's sleep and making sure you're both trying to get the full amount of sleep that you need, because a well-rested bed partner is a happier bed partner. Number 2, your chronotype, that you can adjust over time. So if you're trying to synchronize your chronotypes, if you're a night owl, you should get less light prior to bed and get lots of bright lights in the morning, and try to move up your bedtime slowly by 5 or 10 minutes a day. If you tend to be a morning person and go to bed really early, but you want to try to shift it later, you do the opposite. You get more exposure to light at nighttime and keep things dim in the morning, and that should help move you a little bit later. Number 3, what do you do about differences in sleep latency? One person falls asleep really quickly. If the second bed partner is having lots of frustration about the fact that this one's falling asleep quickly and early, I would actually recommend trying to wait and let that bed partner fall asleep first. And then the nuclear option to fix all of this is a sleep divorce, which can work very well for couples as long as everybody is on the same page.